Hello, darlings. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I have channel members. People's names are in colours. There are emoji. People have got baubles after their doings. Ah, this is nice, isn't it? Peter P, member for 4 months. Oh, it's still the City Rover member for 4 months. And Ashley Stewart, club member for 10 months. The names of the channel tiers have now been changed, darlings, as I said they were going to be. Oh, sorry, where are my manners? Greetings, honourable community. Good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome to a rather special Wednesday night live, because, yep, here I am, Boaty, live and monetized. How good does that sound? Neil has been a top of the range channel member for no fewer than 13 months. Thank you, Neil. Ah, this is brilliant. I'm loving this. Oh, God, it seems like so long. Oh, God, the comments were so boring. Oh, and I missed the disinterested car girl has become a wonderful channel member. Oh, bless you. Bless you. Thank you very much. I thought I'd changed the names, but they're all coming up with the old names. Did I forget to press publish or something? Let me have a look. Oh, I should be annoyed if I've forgotten to press something. Bear with me, darlings. Let's just have a quick look. Memberships. Oh no, they have been changed. Must just take a while for them to come up. Yeah, so your new tiers are poppadoms and pickles, chicken sekwa, staff curry, and your new top tier is momo and chutney. So, oh well. So I suppose I should say, first of all, a massive thank you to those of you who didn't cancel your channel memberships while channel memberships were paused while I was demonetized. That was a lovely surprise to see that obviously the numbers are way, way down, but I think there were 25 or 26 of you lovely people who didn't cancel. So as soon as the memberships were unpaused, you all became members again. So I thought I'd be starting from scratch, and I'm not. There are over, there are over 20 of you channel members, and the number is growing because disinterested car girl has joined. Um, somebody joined last night, and I can't remember who it was. Apologies for potentially annoying you very late at night with a second. Oh, who's done that? Oh, a yellow thing. I haven't seen it. Yellow thing. Oh, Stratospherian. Thank you very much indeed. A super sticker from Stratospherian, and he has sent. I don't know what he sent actually. DKK. Gosh. Well, thank you very much indeed for sending 100 somethings. That's really kind of you. DKK, I should know what that is. It's obviously a country that. Oh, is it Krona? DKK, Denmark Krona. guess off the top of my head. Anyway, thank you very much indeed. I've got a nice yellow thing as well as some lovely green things. This is brilliant. So, yeah, apologies for assaulting you with a second live stream last night. I got all excited after ending the first one. Oh, hang on, I'm being ping-ponged. That might be something useful. Is from Neil. Let's have a look. Come on, load up, load up. Ah, thank you, Neil. Thank you, Neil. Neil has translated from Danish krona for me. Oh, that's really kind, Stratswedian. Thank you very much. Oh, and now Emma's done the same. I'm really, really grateful. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah, so apologies for that second live stream last night. I got all excited when I saw the email, and I just thought, it hadn't been that long since I finished the last one. I think it was only 5 or 10 minutes. So I really apologise if it annoyed you. Somebody unsubscribed. Of all of the videos to unsubscribe on. Yeah, somebody was not, they either weren't happy that I got remonetized, or they weren't happy that I annoyed them with a second live stream, and somebody actually unsubscribed in the middle of watching that. So actually no point in me apologizing to them, is there? They're fucked off. So but if any of you were annoyed, then A, apologies for annoying you, and B, thank you for not unsubscribing like what though? Hang on, what does that mean? Oh, I see. Right. Thank you. Thank you, Captain Mustard. So, let's have a slurp of drink. Again, mad night at work tonight, darlings. And again, no staff. Just Amrit and myself, and we were busy. But it was a weird busy. We were rushed off our feet from opening until about 8, maybe 8:15, and then dead. From 8:15, nothing. Nobody inside, nobody in the restaurant, no takeaways, no collections, no deliveries, nothing. Absolutely dead. But before that, absolutely heaving. The restaurant was jam-packed full, and there were some lovely customers. Really, really lovely customers. One of them, bless them, it was table 7, table of 5, and I don't know what they were doing in Ripley, but they were like parents, children, grandchild, and the children live in York, the parents live in Dorset. God knows what they were doing in Ripley. They didn't tell me. I didn't ask, but they have a local Nepalese Gurkha restaurant, very local to them, down in Dorset, that they frequent. And they were so blown away by us. Apparently, we're in a different league to anything else they've tried. They insisted on, they did. They asked very nicely if they could please have access to the kitchen so that they could thank the chef, because they thought it was just so fantastic. And that was lovely, and they were really nice to us as well. You know, the two of us front of house. They said that we were lovely, and she actually said, I don't know who the manager is, but you tell them that we said that you two are amazing and we love you to bits. So I said, oh, thank you, I'll tell you. I didn't want to say, well, actually, it's me, but thank you. So so that was lovely people, but a weird night. I actually had to put the air conditioning on full blast because we had the sweat running into our eyes. And the other bit of information to tell you is that finally, 3 or 4 months after I thought it would have happened, Mr. Tuth has left the building, and thank God. It happened while I was brushing my teeth before going to work after my shower. Um, and thank God for that, because I had a horrible vision of it happening when I'm in the restaurant serving, bending over a customer, chucking their chicken Boaty in front of them, and a bloody tooth falls into their curry. That's the kind of thing that would happen to me. You know me, darlings. You know me and my luck. If I fell into a bag of boobs, I'd come out sucking my thumb. So that's a blessing. I haven't got that damn thing flapping about in my mouth and making it difficult to eat. And I haven't got to worry about it coming out at an inappropriate moment. Oh, Jimmy, bless you. Oh, Jimmy Quinn. Jimmy Quinn has just PayPal'd me a fiver to buy a bottle of wine to celebrate my good news. Thank you, my friend. I will do exactly that. Right, let's have a slurp of drink and then get round to your comments. Oh, it's been a lovely day. What's that about? Peter P has just PayPal'd me £1 to pass on to Neil so he doesn't show his bits. That must be something in the comments that no doubt I'll get. Right, I'm determined to have a bit of this bleeding wine. There we are. Oh, wine, do your thing. Isn't this fun? Right, well, Jimmy Quinn, channel member, says, good evening, Boaty and all. First cab off the rank tonight, as he so often is. And congratulations, getting monetized again, Boaty. Thank you. Thank you so much. Peter P, channel member, says, greetings, honourable community. Greetings. It's party time. Oh, yeah. Wave your willies around the caravan and everything. I'm going to party for a month, I think. Let's have an official month-long party. Thank you, Peter. And then Disinterested Car Girl became a channel member. Thank you so much. And she says, good evening to the wonderful Boggs and our amazing monetized host. It's party time tonight. Woohoo! Woohoo indeed. And good evening, Emma. David Fisher, channel member. How long before you start getting bored of this? How long before I start getting bored of it? I'm not going to get bored of it anytime soon. I've missed this. I've missed seeing the colours flash up and all of that sort of thing. Where was I? David Fisher says hi all, hello to you. Lord Stiff Upper Lip is with us and says hello, chums. Barry or Karen or Casbar, not sure which one it is, but it's somebody from SETI Alpha 5. And it doesn't matter which one of them it is or whether it's both of them, because we love them all massively, don't we? Oh, yeah. I mean, talk about an integral part of the inner scrotum. What? I should cocoa. I should rub-a-dub, my lovelies. Actually, I should rub-a-dub. Rub-a-dub-dub. Oh, you can't beat them. Oh, God, I'm going down to two Ronnie's mouse hole. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't spoil the party by going down one of the two Ronnies. Oh, God. I had a weird thing this morning. The strangest thing, right? Now, I went to bed last night, a little tipsy, very happy. And what was I dreaming of, or what was I thinking about this morning? Do you think? Do you think I'm thinking about being monetized, possibilities opening up again, re-welcoming channel members, what content I'm going to put out? No. I woke up with a bloody Snooker Loopy song going through my head, and I just couldn't get it out of my bloody head. It was going round and round and round, and I thought, well, I'm going to have to do something about this. So I got up, I had a whittle. That didn't stop it. That didn't help. So I came downstairs, put the coffee on, and I watched it. I watched the Snooker Loopy video on YouTube, and that did it. That finally got rid of it for me. But what a mad thing to wake up to. You know, you know, I mean, the other morning I was lying there luxuriating in my beautiful soft warm bed, thinking about a certain ex-partner's nipple. And that was lovely. I enjoyed that. I didn't enjoy thinking about Willie Thorne's bald head. Now, poor Willie Thorne, his hair's all gone and his mates all take the rise. His opponent said, cover up that head, it's shining in my eyes. When the light shines down on his bare crown, it's a cert, it's gonna walk it. It's just not fair giving off that glare. Perhaps I ought to chalk it. Who wants to wake up to that? Oh, a yellow thing. That's a nice thing. Oh, and it's Mark Passad. More than delighted that you've been remonetized. Well deserved and overdue. Bless you, Mark. Thank you very much indeed. Really, really grateful for that. Now, where did I get to? Oh, did I, can I? No, apparently I can't. Never mind. Right, let's get on with these comments. Weird thing. I don't recommend waking up thinking about Willie Thorne with his hair all gone. And then I even started thinking about, and I'm sure I'm not imagining this, there was some sort of a program on the televisual, and it must have been quite a long time ago because it's been a long time since I've watched or owned a televisual. And it was a program where celebrities spent a night on the street as if they were homeless. And all I can remember from it, I've got no idea what it was called or anything like that. I can't remember everybody who was in it. But I remember there were two people in it. One was Nick Hancock, who came across really, really well and did it properly and mingled with the other homeless people and, saw what it was really like and empathized and did it properly. The other one I remember being in it was Willie Thorne, who stuck it for about 45 minutes, then went to the pub for a pint and a packet of crisps, and then booked into a hotel. Oh, dear. Oh, he did get some stick for that, bless him. He did get some stick for that. Now then. Now then. Where did I get to with the old comments? I barely got started, did I? I barely got started. There we are. It was about here, wasn't it? Casbar says, hi, Emma. Did I mention I hate the PT Cruiser? Oh, there's video out. I've seen that you've got a video out. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. The only thing it should cruise into is a ditch. Well, Barry, I assume it's Barry. I have owned a PT Cruiser. I bought it. God, I actually bought it because Bernard needed a car, and she said she liked the PT Cruiser, so I bought her one, and she kind of wasn't comfortable with me buying her a car, so she didn't take it, and I sold it because it had a private plate on, which were my mate's initials. No, that's not right. That was a different plate. Sorry, ignore that. That was a different plate. It did have a private plate on, but that was neither here nor there. Now, I sold it to a friend of mine, a very long-term friend, one of my old eBay chums, Fudgy, Gary Davis, Fudge Heaven, or Fudgy as we know him. And he'd always fancied one. He bought it and he loved it. I agree with you, Barry. I think it was absolutely terrible. Sherry has become a channel member. Sherry, thank you so much, my lovely. And welcome to channel memberships. And Black Lines has become a channel member. Oh, the numbers are shooting up, aren't they? Isn't this wonderful? Thank you both very much indeed. The channel member content will be starting tomorrow or the day after, darlings. I've got some things that I've specifically kept on one side for the delectation and delight of the old channel mumblers. So yeah, that'll be hitting your screen soon. Oh, and I hope that some of you might have partly enjoyed the videos I put out today. 2 of them went out. Yeah, I had to struggle to get them out as well. And the more eagle-eyed amongst you might have spotted that the second video that went out in the 1919 slot was the first video that I have filmed in 4K. And what I can say about it more than anything else is, Jesus God, it takes a long, long, long time to render and upload. But there you go. That was my first 4K film. And it was like a 20-minute video. And normally a 20-minute video I'll upload in half an hour or less. It was an hour and 45 minutes for that to upload. That increased quality really does increase the size of the file. And doesn't have to make everything longer, but I'm going to stick with it, darlings. I will just have to factor the extended upload times in, and also the expanded file sizes taking up more room on the device. But I'm going to stick with it. I like it. I had a quick look at the driving part of the video, and filming in 4K at 24 frames per second. It doesn't half make the scenery and the road come alive. I really noticed the difference. I'd be interested to hear your feedback and what you think. Improvement, or did you not notice? Or, well, let me know what you thought. Let me know what you thought in it. Emma says, I think as it's party celebration time, we should bring in Bruce with his chin up. What do you think, Barry? Chin up, boob out, says Peter P. Skin up, cross the cruiser, have to get things stoned. Oh, who's just done that? Oh, Mark Passad, another channel member. Oh, my God. God, the channel mumblers are breathing like rabbits. Oh, this is brilliant. Didn't have had some excitement to the doings, didn't it? Fantastic. Thank you all so much. Matron is here. Evening all. And yay, the custom emojis are back. They are indeed. Alan is here. Alan Simpson, channel member. As of course is Matron. The greatest magicians have something to some things to learn from Mr. What? The greatest magicians have something to learn from Mr. Potterington. God. Oh, dear. Oh, God. Sorry, I'm struggling a bit tonight. Alan goes on to say, I feel like we'd have all woken up in colour rather than black and white. Wasn't it boring in the comments before when it was, yeah, it was all just black and white, and now it looks all vibrant and alive. Oh, the muff magnets are being handed out. And Boaty likes magnets, says Emma. Neil is here. Hello all. How are we tonight? Hope everyone is happy to be back in colour. It's good to be back. It's good to have you all back. Neil, says Emma quite sternly, please look after my sister. She's a delicate flower. Yeah, that's our matron. A delicate flower. Yeah. Yeah, we shall be very careful. We shall mind our language and mind the topics of conversation, because matron is a delicate flower. You don't get to be a community matron by being a delicate flower. Now, my lovely Jennifer Patterson, the woman of my dreams. Now, this is a true story. Jennifer Patterson was a matron at an expensive girls' school, and pretty much she used to prescribe gin for everything, especially period pains. If a girl went to matron, you know, suffering at the time of the month, she would just give them neat gin and tell them it goes straight to the womb, dear. You know? I love that idea. I love that idea. The school full of teenage alcoholics, thanks to somebody giving Jennifer Patterson the job of matron. Yeah, a woman who drank a bottle of vodka in the morning and a bottle of whiskey at night. Bless her. God, she'd be fun to live with. Dear, oh dear. Setting the breakfast table, toasting the toast rack, butter, marmalade, bottle of vodka, ashtray. That's my kind of woman. Andrew Buttygig is here. I've a spotty butty. A very good and fantastic evening, Boaty and everybody else. And a mahoosive congrats, Boaty, for getting remonetized. Thank you. Thank you indeed. Thank you all. Neil says, I'll do my best to look after Emma. If she's a classy bird who only deserves the best, or should I say breast. Holly says, hello, Boaty, and congratulations. Thank you. Can we have introductory music, please? That's a me and Emma thing. If the joint thing is working tomorrow night, you will have Bruce tomorrow night. Don't you worry about that. Oh, trust me, Neil, says Emma. She doesn't need or deserve any more breast. Oh, this is like when the Wizard of Oz goes from black and white into colour, says Matron. Oh, and good evening all, says Stratospherian. Oh, God. Oh, dear. Bad Books is here, says good evening all. The lovely Tracy P, good evening all. And to top it all off, says Neil, I've still got my 18-month chain. Yeah, it's kind of kept it going, even though there was that 3-month break. Then because it was paused rather than entirely taken away, then the chains are carrying on. So if you've been a member for a while, then you haven't been reset to 0. Your chain is still going. Thank you, Emma, says Matron. I shall tell you what Neil said to me earlier that made me laugh. Mark says, good evening, Boaty and Matron and chat, and monetized indeed. Alan says, did everyone enjoy a good view of Boaty's drawers today? Yeah, I showed you my drawers, and I showed you me front parlour. Oh, Matron, I gave you a right old glimpse of my front parlour, didn't I? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Good evening, Boaty and all in chat, says the lovely Trisha Alderman, channel member. Thank you, Trisha. And Paul, and a jolly good evening to you. Oh, God, they're talking about nipples now. This live stream deserves a like, shouts Emma in all capital letters. And, well, if you would like to like it, I would be jolly grateful. How many? 20. 20 thus far. Oh, hello. Skick is with us, the lovely Skick. Looked at some of your past vids. The one about finances has nearly 5,000 views. Do you think anything can be learned with this? Oh, is that nearly five? Oh, nearly 6,000 views. I was going to say, yeah, it's got well over 5,000. Well, what can be learned from that? Nothing that I didn't know before, that if you put a video up saying that you're skint and going into some detail about it, it'll get good views. People like bad news. So if you've got some bad news, make a YouTube video about it and it'll do really good views. But the problem is, how many times can you make a video? Hello, good morning. It's Boaty from Boaty's World. And guess what? This morning, I'm still skint. I was skint yesterday and I'm skint today. Let me tell you all about it. You can't get away with doing it too often, can you? But no, on a serious note, doing a video about finances, trying to save money, trying to cut costs, if you really want to get good views, make a video about surviving on benefits, something like that. That'll do brilliant views. But there is a serious point there. Now, obviously, I am delighted to be remonetized. But before we all get too carried away, let's remember that at the level that I was at when I was demonetized, we're only really talking about side hustle pocket money. So what I was more upset about wasn't the loss of the income per se, although obviously, you know, when you live as close to the poverty line as I do, then it's going to be noticed. But what I really missed was the possibility of a breakthrough. Because if you do YouTube, then that's what you dream of. You dream of having that breakthrough where suddenly it goes from a hobby, a social thing, an enjoyable thing, a little bit of pocket money, and suddenly it breaks through to the thing that, right, I can actually potentially do this for a living. And that's where you dream of getting to. I'm sure that most people who take YouTube in any way seriously, that's what they dream of. They dream of their channel getting to a point where the income it creates is a genuinely meaningful income. And, you know, let's be honest, I was nowhere near that. As it's the possibility that I hated being taken away. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm grateful for the income that it does bring. Massively grateful. But it's not like I wanted to be remonetized so that I can just go back to earning what I was before. Because well, I've probably told you a million times how much it was. I mean, in the last month, I made 140 quid. So it's makes a difference. It pays for something or other for that month, but it's not exactly life-changing, but it's the possibility. So the next challenge is to try and get that kind of breakthrough where you kind of go up to the next level. Oh, Project Nigel, channel member. Thank you, my dear friend, Captain Mustard. Thank you very much indeed. Another channel member. Isn't this great? So Skik's actually got a good point there. If you want to have a breakthrough, if you want to attract more subscribers, if you want to start lifting the views up to a different level, then if you make a video and it gets like 5 or 10 times the views that you normally get, then you'd be a bloody fool if you just ignored that, wouldn't you? So Skik does have a valid point there. There should be something to be learned from that video doing those views. Now, if I'd have been monetized when I made that video, that would have been a very worthwhile video. That could have bought me a case of cheap wine. But it's not just the income. That video did 5,000 views in the first 12 hours and brought me in about 150 subscribers who then roamed all over the channel. And my numbers on other videos were up, which again, had I been monetized, would have really lifted the levels up. So those are the videos that you need to try and put out every now and then. The videos that are going to do that are going to bring in new people, that are going to earn a meaningful few quid. Long answer to a short question. There's absolutely something to learn from that. The question is what? So I guess it's about making videos that are relatable to people, discussing issues that other people have or are struggling with, being open and honest about your own situation and your own mistakes and your own failures to deal with it. all of that sort of thing. So yeah, it hadn't passed me by that video did like ridiculously well by my standards. And yeah, I'm absolutely going to try and replicate it somehow. But, and mine is a big but. The thing with that video was, as I told you at the time, I just hadn't done a daily diary that day. So I just turned the camera on and filmed something. It was only after I filmed it that I thought, actually, that could do all right. But I didn't expect it to do anywhere near as well as it did. But I couldn't have done that video. I certainly couldn't have done it in the same way if it had been premeditated. I think it worked because it was obviously and genuinely off the cuff and just raw. So planning to make that video, I don't think would have worked as well. And the same might be true about planning to make future ones. Maybe what I should do is spend more time when I'm making a video doing it as if I'm doing a live stream. Just turn the camera on and talk and see what comes out. And if it's all a load of crap, then it doesn't matter. I can just throw it away. But there might be some bits in there that could edit together to make a video that's almost more like a live stream, where I'm just reasonably natural and just chatting about everyday stuff and, talking about all sorts of things like mental health or the daily issues that we all struggle with, or feeding your bleeding gas meter when it's really cold. So maybe that would be a thing going forward, because yeah, the aim is to try and have a little bit of a breakthrough so it moves on to another level. Basically, my next ambition is to get my numbers to where Mustard's numbers are now. That would make a massive day-to-day difference to me if I could do that. And basically, all of Mustard's numbers are 2 to 3 times mine. So I need to double or triple, generally speaking, my numbers. So that's the next aim. So it's about it's about figuring out what videos I should be making or how I should be making them in order to achieve those additional views, the additional income, the new subscribers, all of that sort of thing. And I don't know. So if any of you have got any ideas on how to do that, like I said the other night, please do shout out, because, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm no expert at this. All of this has happened by bloody accident, hasn't it? To a great extent. Some things are obvious, like, learning how to make the films more watchable, improving the literal quality of the footage, investing in a decent microphone, investing in a decent camera, that sort of thing. So at least it's of a watchable quality. Learning to use an edit suite so that you can edit it in a more sympathetic way to make it more watchable. But at the end of the day, those things are like the icing on the cake. If you make the right content, then it won't matter how badly you make it. People will watch it. That's my experience. So it's about finding out what the right content is, isn't it? Finding out what people want to see, what will work. So that's going to be the next job. Try doing some. I mean, the one thing for sure is that if you're not where you want to be, and this is true of anything in life, not just YouTube, if you're not where you want to be and you want to be somewhere different, then do things differently. Don't keep doing the same thing and expect different results, because that's just craziness. And I guess if you don't know exactly what you should be doing, try a load of different things and see what works. And if something works, do more stuff like that. And like I say, I don't know what's going to work. I don't know if anything will work. Maybe some people are just destined never to be successful on YouTube or social media because they've got they're hideously uncharismatic or just hideous full stop. Maybe I'm one of them. I don't know, but I'll try some different things and see how it goes, darling. See if I can find some little ways to do. I mean, I'd love to have a massive breakthrough. Um, I'd love to do a Sean. Obviously, we all would. But at the moment, I would settle for doing a mustard. So that's my next aim. God Almighty, where does my, I, where has my life gone wrong? Where I aspire to be Captain Mustard? Dear God, I might have to put condiments on my chocolate biscuits. Oh dear, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So good point there, Skit. Well done. uh, Oh, I was right. Danish kroner. Thank you again, Stratosphere, and I'm genuinely grateful for that. Oh, very kind, Strat, says Emma. It was. It was. Simone is with us. Hello, hello to you, Simone. I'm sorry, I'm probably about 40 minutes behind on comments. It's, getting into that party mood, all of that sort of thing. Oh, and TC's home and back in the garage with Pinky. That's good. Pocahontas 100 is with us, channel member. Hi, Boaty, and all in chat. And congrats, Boaty. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, dear. Oh, God, I can't read that out. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, God. Oh, dear Lord. I missed the second live last night, says Andrew, but I watched it later. Oh, well, I hope it wasn't you that unsubscribed. Gosh, Monday's starting to sound well dodgy, says Emma. Oh, come on. Matron, Neil, and Sophie and Mustard in the same place at the same time. Of course, it's going to be bloody dodgy. Oh, that's where the quid came from. I'll show you my saw part, says Neil. And Peter P says a quid if you don't. And Neil says deal done. So there you go, Neil. I've got £1 for you off Peter P. Keep your saw parts to yourself, and there's a quid heading your way. Oh. Emma says, has a little laugh. Imagine chatting to a customer and the tooth flew out. I have a hole in my tooth and it hurts. Oh, I'm sorry. Dental appointment in 2 weeks. Can't wait. Hope agony doesn't pop up before then. At least you've got a dentist. At least there's light at the end of the tunnel for you. But yeah, I'm so grateful the tooth just flopped out harmlessly in the privacy of my own bathroom while doing a toothbrushing exercise. And then, that would have been hideous if that had happened at work. Oh, God. Hopefully my mouth would have been closed and I'd have swallowed the bugger rather than let it. Oh, that would have been awful. So, yeah, it's an ill wind. Oh, and Emma says, I should release the sushi pic in celebration. Yes, please, Emma, says Andrew. Oh, Carl Burton is with us. Good news, please, for you. Thank you very much. I'm very grateful. Peter P says, Emma, how much for the sushi pic? Asking for a friend. Oh, Sherry is here. Got to be me. I enjoyed your parlor tour. Thank you, Sherry. I commented on it. I replied. I will add, I like you sharing your mother's memories. Congratulations on returning to money. Thank you. I still can't figure out where your door is to outside. Well, I showed it there in the video, Sherry. It was right there next to the new piece of furniture. That's my front door. And my back door is over there. That's been on loads of my. Well, you saw both doors in the video. The back door is the door that I carried the things in from the car to. And the front door is the one I showed you next to the windowsill, next to where the new piece of furniture is. Holly says, Boaty, nasty, strange person unsubscribing because of a second live stream last night. Is YouTube going to back pay you what they owe you? They owe you some back pay, don't they? That is still up in the air. Holly, I don't know. I don't know. When I know, I will let you know. I'm guessing that it's going to disappear, but I don't know. I might have a look at my AdSense account next month and see if it appears there, because the money for May, it showed in my YouTube revenue, and is still showing now. But then if I went onto my AdSense account, then there was nothing showing in there. So basically, the money wasn't transferred from YouTube, where it's virtual, into AdSense, where it becomes real, and where you then get paid. Whether they pay May's money remains to be seen. If they pay May's money, then it should, in theory, be paid on the 23rd of next month. So the 23rd of September. So we will see. I'm not holding my breath, to be honest. I'm not holding my breath, but we'll see. Why didn't I show up as a member, says Sherry? I never cancelled. I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Not a clue, I'm afraid. Emma says, maybe the person who unsubbed is the nasty so-and-so who has been meddling and they have now given up. Might be wishful thinking, but yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope so. Simone says, congrats, by the way, Boaty. Good to see money's working again. Thank you, Simone, my lovely. All this is rubbish, says Jimmy a 500. I'm unsubbing. Lots of rejoiners, says Matron. Indeed. My auntie owned a PT Cruiser, says Neil, for 12 years. She absolutely loved it. She had it from 6 months old and bought it for half the value it was worth and scrapped it when it failed the MOT on rust. And Sherry says, I just renewed. Didn't know I had to do that. Well, I don't know exactly how it works, Sherry, but some people, it seems to have gone through automatically. Some people had to renew. Neil didn't unsubscribe. Neil wouldn't, bless it. He didn't cancel his membership, and he had to press the doings again. So I don't know. I'm just really grateful for all of you who have renewed and now have your names in green and have different coloured baubles. Black Lines, congrats on getting remonetized. Thank you. Did they pay you back the money you'd already earned? No, not yet. I was just talking about that. If it comes, it'll come on the 23rd of next month. If it doesn't come, then I won't see a penny from YouTube until the 23rd of October. Blimey. But I've got the potential. And that's what more than anything else, that's what I wanted, the potential. Because, you never know. If I can find a video that really works, then, yeah, and it's nearly always one video. I was talking about this the other night. A lot of the people I know who've got successful channels, it was one video that did it. One video changed everything. They didn't do a massive new thing. They didn't change their channel name or their content massively. They just did one video that kind of opened the floodgates, and then it all just carried on. It was like that with Sean, one video, boom, and suddenly he's doing the same thing, but he's a massive success, or a fairly massive success, rather than just being, one of the lower ranks like the rest of us. One video changed everything. 1 8-minute video. James, J Among Cars, it was one video. One video just got the ball rolling. I need to just find out how to make that one video. Videos today were both really good, Boaty, says Emma. Oh, thank you. And I see you use the function on your new gimbal that tracks you when you are unloading the furniture from the car. Well spotted. Yeah, I did. Now, I made a mistake with it. And Emma, I bet you spotted this, as would Neil and Sophie and Mustard and anybody who knows my place here. I had the camera the wrong way round. So it kind of reversed everything. So it looked as if I was coming from the left, whereas in fact I was coming from the right. But yeah, I was very excited. For those who don't know, it's a technical, nerdy thing. But the new gimbal that I've got, it's not just the gimbal. You get the software on your phone as well. And then the two communicate with each other. So it's got a tracking feature. So you can instruct the gimbal to track anything, any moving thing. So for that thing, I triggered it on my head. So then the gimbal just automatically, the gimbal and thus the camera automatically followed me. And yeah, I was delighted with that. I need to play about with that a lot more. It's not perfect, it's not seamless, but if you've got somebody else filming you, if you've got a partner or a wife or whatever, and they're filming you, then they will do that automatically. When you're on your own, that sort of thing is really difficult, because all you can do is set your camera up on a fixed tripod, and that's it. It's not going to move. So that's a massively useful function on the gimbal. So you can get your camera to follow you about as you are moving. So I need to experiment with that a lot more. So well spotted, Emma. Yes. Did it make you want one even more? I bet it did. I bet you ordered one. See you next Tuesday, says today's furniture thoughts. Well, that should go here, and the other one like that. You're welcome. Thank you. See you next Tuesday. Oh dear. Emma says 45 watching, like. Well, we're up to 25, so that's not too bad. My laptop goes mental with 4K, says Simone. Cannot view it properly. Ah, right. Is that a thing? I had that. In the edit suite, bits of the footage were really jumpy, and I thought, shit, I've balled something up. So when I'm editing, and I edited stuff out that I actually needn't have edited out, because the audio is okay, but the visual was really jerky and jumpy, and I thought, I've got something drastically wrong here. So I edited it out. But then when I'd completed the video and I was uploading it, so it was too late to change anything, I actually went and looked at the original footage, and the original footage was fine, no jerkiness. So I thought, oh, right, okay. And when I exported from the edit suite, I exported in quite a high quality, so that the 4K wasn't lost or anything like that. And when it came out, when the edit suite chucked it out there, expunged it, the footage was actually fine. but it really freaked me out in the edit suite. I thought that was unusable. So obviously that's something to do with the 4K thing. And yeah, I did panic about that, but at least I know next time that if it does that in the edit suite, I don't need to worry about it, because once it's exported in the right quality, and my edit suite exports at it processes at 60 frames per second. See, that's another thing. That's another reason I don't understand enough about this. But I was filming at 24 frames per second because my research said that that was the closest to the human eye. So it makes for more more of a visual blast when you view it. It looks more real, more alive. And I would agree with that, having having seen the footage. But my edit suite processes at 60 frames per second. So maybe that's why it was going jerky. Actually, that makes sense now I think about it, because my edit suite is looking at it in 60 frames per second, but what it's looking at is 24 frames per second. And that's why it looked jerky. That would make sense. That would make sense. But obviously when it exports, then that ceases to be a thing. So basically I know, or at least I think I know, that next time I don't need to worry about it. If it's jerky in the edit suite, it will be fine when it comes out. But as I say, I looked at that driving footage on the road, and to my eye at least, it seemed a lot more real and a lot more alive and a lot more vibrant than anything that I've seen before. Maybe that's just me. Again, let me know what you think. Oh, Alan Searle is here. Oh gosh, one of, if not the very first subscriber. I've got a feeling Alan was my very first subscriber. If not, he was one of the first few. Not subscriber, I mean channel member. Sorry. Hi Boaty, happy to see membership back. I'm happy to see you back. Thank you for bearing with. Oh dear. Don't forget to like now, please, says Jimmy Quinn. Still on 25. Do what Jimmy says. Oh God, you're insistent, aren't you? You lovely people. Your second live last night was great. Lovely to see you so happy and excited. Even though we couldn't hear him, says Emma. At least he looked happy. All right, I forgot the microphone. And not everybody thought it was lovely. Somebody unsubscribed. You used to have another tune, says Tracy P. Oh, I did. I used to have my own mix of the of George Rogerbotty mixed with the theme from Debbie Does Dallas, didn't I? Oh, maybe I should bring that back. Yeah, let's do that one of these nights. Oh, and then Mustard popped in. Hello, pastry lovers. Poverty line. Is that the new name for the Rover fleet? Well, it would work, wouldn't it? And Mustard then became a channel member. Bless his heart. Diddly do. I can't help, says Peter P. I already find your content interesting. Oh, well, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thank you to all of you who find my content in some way interesting and pay me the great privilege of spending your time watching it. It's kind of a tightrope, isn't it? You want to please your existing viewers, but you also want to grow the channel. So I think maybe a lot of it is just a time thing, because unless you're unless you've got some amazing brand new idea, or unless you're an existing celebrity, then you're not going to get massive overnight. I mean, again, if you look at the big channels that we're familiar with, you know, Sean had been going for 12 years. James has been going for like 9 years. Hubnut's been going for what, 10, 11 years. Matt Furious, he's been going for ages. Maybe a lot of it is just time. Boaty, stream naked, standing on your head. That'd be different. Nobody would want to see that. Nobody would want to see that. Do you mean increasing subscribers, reviews, or both? Says Sherry. Subscribers, well, yeah, both subscribers and views. Fish in a box. There's a name I don't recognise. Evening, Boaty. Congratulations, sir. Well, thank you very much. I think in celebration, you should give us your nearest impression, or your craziest impression, of Janet Street Porter saying tractor. God, I can't do Janet Street Porter. Hello. A lot of people think that the British Museum is just a tractor. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'll have to work on that. It's just a boring old building. I can't do Janet Street Porter. My impersonation of Janet Street Porter is actually an impersonation of Pamela Stevenson on Not the 9 O'Clock News, impersonating Janet Street Porter. What's your point of view? Tractor? Maybe that should be a thing. Maybe that should be a thing. Somebody remind me about this, because God knows it's gone midnight. I'll forget this. I've had half of a bottle of wine. Maybe when I shout tractor in the videos, maybe I should do it in the style of another YouTuber, and you lot have to guess who I was trying to do. Or maybe not. Actually, maybe. That might be fun. Anyway, thank you, Fish in a Box. Emma says, God, if he streamed naked standing on his head, he would end up knocking his teeth out with his tinkle. Boaty doing a mustard, that'd be an interesting video. Well, I mean, it would be a Brit called Wilfred, wouldn't it? That was my video where I tried to do a Project Nigel video, and annoyingly, at the time, it was my most successful video to date. And I still know it's a lot of people's favourite. I think if I did a poll on YouTube or in the Facebook poll, then I think the majority of people's favourite videos would be a Brit called Wilfred, or does my £500 bargain rover have a hidden secret? Those are the two that everybody goes on about. A Brit called Wilfred, that was the first video I had that actually went kind of viral. It did what was then the normal 60 or 70 views. And I remember this. I was standing in Istanbul with Mustard, and we were waiting for our lunch on a Monday. And suddenly, this bloody video, a Brit called Wilfred, suddenly started doing 1,000. Oh God, what did it do? It did about 1,000 views in 10 minutes, and then another 1,000 views in the next 10 minutes. And I remember getting so excited, standing there in Istanbul, said, "Look at this bloody video! Look at this video!" And then I got really annoyed because it was a video I did purely as a piss take, and it did so incredibly well. Well, maybe there's a lesson to learn: do some more piss take videos. You know, if they do the views, do them. And you lot loved a Brit called Wilfred as well, didn't you? You've also, loads of you have said that it's your favourite. Like the hidden secret in the Rogerbotty. A load of you loved that as well. So, you know, but again, neither of those were premeditated. I couldn't plan to do one of those. But again, maybe I should just film more candid stuff and see if one of those things come out. Maybe that's what I should be doing. I mean, when I'm with Mustard or in the car with Emma or something, then you all know, everybody takes the piss out of me for it. I leave the camera running. Steve Berry is the same. He's got the same opinion as me. He wants the camera running all the time in case a bit of genius comes out. Whereas Mustard is in favour of thinking about what he's going to say, turning the camera on, saying it, turning the camera off. So maybe I should listen to my own advice. And when I'm filming on my own, maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should just get up in the morning, have the camera on the gimbal, set it up, turn it on, and then just make my coffee, make my breakfast, have a chat, and who knows, maybe something will come out of that. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Did you skip a whole load of comments, says Sherry? Probably, yeah. I don't, there tend to be too many for me to read them all out. If it's like private conversations in between yourselves, or if it's people saying hello, then sometimes I do skip them, especially when I've run over time like now. If I've missed something that I shouldn't have, then chastise me and I will go back and find it. Boaty, just be yourself, says Pocahontas100. Not Mustard or Sean. We're here for you. Oh, bless you. Oh, well, that's very kind. Me? Unsubscribe, says Andrew. Never. Bless you. Skit says exactly, both. Finding that niche and what the consumer will find interesting. Yeah, well, that's what it's all about, really, isn't it? Well, that's what it's partly all about. Yeah, that's what it's partly about. The live streams, that's a different thing. That's our community time. That's you and me. That's why I don't do them vertically. I don't give a raving shit about bringing new people in from the live streams. I don't care about making money from them. They're not monetized. I'm not going to interrupt a live stream with adverts. I'll monetize it when it's done. So if anybody watches it afterwards, but not when it's live. This is just our time, and that's precious. But yeah, some of the videos should be commercial in intent in order to get views, in order to get new people to the channel, and in order to attract oh God, I apologize, that was disgraceful. And in order to attract commercial interest. And while I was demonetized, there's a new thing that has popped up that I'm trying to get my head around at the moment. And I know what it is. I'm not sick, right? Now, let me explain this. You all know that many channels, when they reach a level of success, they will get sponsorship deals, right? So whether it's Matt with his sponsored by, what's it called? That valeting stuff he uses. Proud to be sponsored by so-and-so, whatever it's called. Caring for the Furious fleet as well as your own. Use the code Furious10 for 10% off. All of that sort of thing, right? And all channels do that. All big channels anyway. Harry's Garage, proud to be sponsored by Footman James, all of that sort of thing, right? And those have been, certainly up to the point where I was demonetized, those were private arrangements between the company and the YouTuber. And what's happened is, I can tell you this is what's happened. YouTube have looked at that, or Google have looked at that and thought, well, we're not getting any of that pie. We're not getting any of that. We're totally missing out on that. So YouTube have set up a thing now where to facilitate companies getting involved with YouTube channels and sponsoring their content, right? Now, so we've now got a portal. If we're monetized, we've got a portal where we can say, which type of companies we think we would appeal to, what our viewers like to view, and what we would expect to earn for a product placement on a video, all of that sort of thing. So it's like you can create an advert that goes out to companies saying, look, if you sell this, this, or this, like, and they kind of write it for you, and you can edit it. So I think mine said chefs. So mine was sort of saying, look, if you're a company that makes products that will appeal to chefs, then you should consider sponsoring this channel, i.e. me. And you put in what your earning expectations are. So I haven't gone into it fully. It's brand new to me. I didn't know it existed. I was just confronted by it when I started having a poke around today. So it's obviously come in at some point over the last 3 months. But it's designed to facilitate sponsors finding channels and channels finding sponsors. Now, have YouTube done that to help the companies? No. Have they done it to help the channels increase their income? No. They've done it so that they can take their bloody cut out of it, haven't they? And I haven't got a problem with that. Haven't got a problem with that. It's a very sensible move. They should have done it a lot sooner. And at some point, I will learn how to use it properly and see if anybody wants to sponsor me. Hello, and welcome to Boaty's World. Proud to be sponsored by Fray Bentos. Never forget the mystique of a Fray Bentos pie. Cheers. Fuck it, I'll advertise. Send me the money. I'll advertise anything. I mean, I have got some insider information on that, and I daren't tell you. I'll tell you privately. I found out through a dear friend of mine who has a good channel. I found out what Coca-Cola will pay for a bit of product placement on a video. They've actually got a rate card, and they send it out. If you've got between so many subscribers and so many subscribers, this is what we will pay for a one-off 30-second product placement on a video. And I'll tell you what, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Now then, where were we? Oh, well, now we're doing all the backdoor entry and front door entry double entendres. I've entered Boaty's back door, says Emma. Oh, dear. Oh, God. And Andrew would like to make it clear that he prefers entry in the front. Oh, dear. Oh, Karen is with us. Lovely Karen, half of Caspar. Hello, I'm getting my hair done. Congratulations, Mr. Boaty. Thank you very much. And Barry, stop slagging my car off, you prick. Well, that's him told, isn't it? That's him told. Oh, it's lovely to have Karen here under her own flag, as it were. Barry, behave, or I'll make you drive it permanently. Oh, and Barry says, "Hey, babe, you know who wears the trousers in that house, don't you? You know who wears the trousers in that house, and it ain't Barry." And that's not a dig, 'cause it bloody well wouldn't be me either. My battle flag in that house would be a white cross on a white background. Oh, we haven't done any food talk. No food talk. In fact, it is that time, darlings. I was up super early this morning, so it's probably time to say your good night. Very quick food talk. Momo and chutney for lunch today. Oh, get in. Had to be done. Had to be done. Bit of a celebration. I deserve to be a top tier channel member of my own channel, so I had Momo and chutney. Oh, yes, I did. Staff curry tonight, and tomorrow will be tandoori chicken with salad and some kind of carbohydrate, and I haven't decided what yet. I might do my potato thing. Oh, and plans for tomorrow. My idea for tomorrow and tomorrow's daily diary video, the video that you will get tomorrow will be, so I haven't done a daily diary video today. I've been too busy. I've been editing those 2 videos, wanted to get both of those out. I've been trying to go over the channel, do some monetizing type stuff, all of that thing. Had to go down to the solicitors in town today. That took a chunk out of my day. So I haven't done a daily diary video. So tomorrow's video will be something from Monday, possibly the lunch video. I've not looked at any of the footage, but what did I film? I filmed some stuff that I thought would be good for channel member only vids. Some nonsense and Mustard and I did together. I did film the lunch, but it was outside. Until I look at it, I don't know how well that has worked. And I filmed the drive to and from the Milkstone Road. So there'll be a video or 2 in there. You'll get something from that tomorrow. And there will be channel member stuff in there as well. But the video that I was planning to film tomorrow for a daily diary video, I thought I would go to a big charity shop, the Ashgate Hospice charity shop, which is where I used to go after the divorce, when I first moved into Farcorth and needed some bits, and then I went again when I first moved into Windybum here and got some bits. And I thought it'd be quite nice to go back there and have a look around and see if I can find anything for my new bit of furniture or the table that's now at the bottom of the stairs. So I'm thinking a lamp, a nice lamp. I'm thinking some pots to put a potted plant in. Bargains, just thinking bargains. Go and have a look, film a bit. Sean does it with Too Good to Waste or whatever it's called in his place and gets 50 squillion views. So I thought I'd have a go at it and see if I can snag some bargains. And outside possibility, have a look for clock radio and or an old telephone. So that's what I thought I might do tomorrow. Get up early, get the video, whatever the video is going to be from Monday sorted, and then go out and do that. But yeah, I thought I'd do that. And I thought that one of these days, I'll go into Matlock and I'll go around all of the charity shops in Matlock and have a day in Matlock, again, searching for bargains and showing you around Matlock itself rather than Matlock Bath, and possibly having a spot of lunch. Other plans for future videos? Well, thanks to the wonderful Emma, I've got the annual pass for Height of Abraham. So I'm planning to go back there once the school holidays finish. I'm planning to go back there a few times and film all of the stuff I didn't film before. Turn it into loads of videos. Do a film on the cable cars and the history of that. Do a film of going to Tinker's Peak or whatever it's called, the highest point up there. Do a film of a lunch in the cafe. You know, when I'm on my own and I'm not enjoying myself. That's the problem with being with Emma. You enjoy yourself all the time. And when you enjoy yourself, you don't film. I would recommend Emma if you want to enjoy yourself. Oh, God. How awful does that sound? You know what I mean? Sorry. But when I'm on my own and not enjoying myself, then I can make more of a proper video. So yeah, there's going to be that, and I've got other ideas for other things. Anyway, we can talk about all of that another time. It's 20 past midnight. You all want to go to bed, don't you? And I would like to eat my staff curry. So let's plow through the old comments. Barry says, Simone, I loved your PT Cruise review. Excellent. I'm going to watch it as soon as I finish this. I like your gimbal, says Mustard. I love my gimbal, and I'm learning that it's arguably more valuable set up as an active tripod. When you're filming, when you're on your own and you want to film, I'm learning that it's arguably or possibly got more value operating from a tripod situation than it has operating from your hand. But I certainly need to spend a lot more time playing with it and getting to know what I can do with it. But yeah, Emma, I was so proud of those tracking shots. I know it's a very basic thing, but for me, that was a technological breakthrough. And I clutched my little tinkle when I looked at that. And I thought, yay, that is brilliant. That is brilliant. Sherry says, I feel like I want to tell you all, even though I don't speak every day or see it every day, because the time here is awkward for me. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. That I appreciate you all so much. Oh, Sherry, that's lovely. Oh. And we appreciate you too. We love you being here with us. And there's no escape for you now. You are an integral part of the inner scrotum, my lovely. Bless you. That's a lovely thing to say. Thank you. Does it mean not to skip the adverts now, says Tracy P? Leave your knobs alone. When those adverts come on, suck them up. Don't you dare skip them. Don't you dare touch that knob. Leave your knob alone. When you're watching my videos, do not touch that knob. Cardinal rule, darlings. Oh dear. I need a decent camera thingy, says Simone. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, I'm sticking with the old iPhone. I like the videos from Matlock, says Cannon. Somewhere else we went. I'm glad you enjoyed them. There will be more coming from Matlock and Matlock Bath. Certainly there'll be some videos with me on my own, but I'm really, really, really hoping that there will be more with Emma and Little Lemon because I really want to go back to Gulliver's Kingdom. That was like the best day. That's what I want my YouTube career. I want my YouTube career for the next 20 years, just going to theme parks with. Oh dear. Sorry, just whizzing through the old comments here. I need my bed, says Simone. I'm knackered. I think we all do at this point, don't we? Boaty, says Mustard, would you like a caravan? And Emma says, I want a caravan. Yeah, Mustard. Emma wants me to pick up George Rogerbotty and take it to her house. She feels that she could do wonderful things for that caravan, and she's probably right. I mean, might actually be a thought. Would it be a thought? Should we do something with Mr. George Rogerbotty? Should Mr. George Rogerbotty become an Emma and Boaty project? Now then. There's a thought to dangle at you at nearly midnight on a Wednesday. 9 years, Simone. Really? Your channel's been going 9 years. Blimey. Oh, Sherry's throwing some praise at Emma. You are very clever and humorous, and I sincerely think you should write up a treatment for a TV sitcom. You can use all your lines like I've been through Boaty's back door. Had me bursting out laughing. I love my brick. Boaty, Tracy and I love your sillier videos, says Emma. You should resurrect the doings of Mustard and Boaty. I didn't realise they'd gone away. I'll second that, Emma and Trace. Oh, Matron first did it, and then Andrew Buttigieg seconded it. Diamond Bright, that's right. That's the. Oh, I see. You mean the doings of Mustard and Boaty channel. Right. Yeah. That's right. Oh, God. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. Diamond Bright. That's right. Scroty Fresh. Pottering Lube. The last video on that channel was 11 months ago. Oh, yeah, the doings of Mustard and Boaty. Just shove compilations of the sillier moments would be fab. I might do that tomorrow. I might save the lunch video. I had this idea that the Monday lunch video should go out on Sunday because Monday. They should go out on Monday. That's right. Because I don't have time to edit a video on Monday. So if I put the lunch video out on Monday that I can do in advance, then that would mean that there was a video out on the Monday, whereas otherwise there wouldn't be, because if I film a daily diary on the Sunday, I've got no time on the Monday to edit it. So I'm off to the yard or I'm off doing something with somewhere else. So yeah, that's what I might do tomorrow. I might just edit together all of the silly bits of Monday and just put it out as a video and save the actual lunch video for Monday. Oh, well done, Emma. Thank you, my lovely. Moles in their holes. That was brilliant. I haven't seen this new YouTube feature at all, says Mustard. Well, it's there. I can tell you what it's got. Why am I always helping you by telling you about things that were there for you? I've been away for 3 months. How have you not spotted it? It's right there in studio. They send you emails all about it, telling you about it. Oh, unless you don't qualify for it for some reason. It did say that not everybody qualifies, but I assume you do. You show off your cans in the caravan. Where's the cola money, says Peter P. Good, quite right. Mark says, good night, Boaty. Like I said earlier in chat, I'm genuinely delighted that you've been monetized again and that I could resume membership. You've built a terrific channel and community. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. Yeah, thank you all. We discussed this, didn't we, says Emma? We did. But I love Chazza shopping. Half my home is from the charity shop. Honestly, love, half of mine is too. Charity shops, Facebook Marketplace, freebie groups. So, yeah, I will do that. Call Emma for a good time, says Peter P. Yeah, I think I will go to that place tomorrow. And I think I'll do Matlock on another day and trog all round Matlock. That would be. Plus, I genuinely want some. I haven't got any money. I'm skint. I'm always bloody skint. I'm particularly skint at the moment. It's that time of the month. But yeah, I would love some bits to dress up my new bit of furniture. Oh, another member. Oh, John Stoodley. God bless you, Governor. God bless you, Governor. Top of the range as well, can't he, sir? Oh, yes. or as it will become, Momo and Chutney. Yeah, I would love to find some bits. All of my favourite bits in this cottage are charity shop bits. Well, most of them. Well, the vast majority of them. Come on, get through these comments. Let's all go to bed. Oh, glad you enjoyed your time with me, says Emma. If anybody else would like to enjoy themselves, do get in touch. Bloody hell. Oh, dear. Yes, your production is definitely getting better, goes on Emma, thanks to gimbal functions, editing suite, thumbnails, etc. I love today's thumbnail. The first video, the Matlock Bath video, that is my favourite thumbnail so far. I worked really hard on that this morning at an ungodly early hour with coffee and several fagorettes, and I was so happy with that thumbnail. There's one thing I got wrong, and I didn't spot it until after it was up. But other than that, I'm really, really happy with that thumbnail. My favourite one so far. Boaty, we're going to do loads of stuff. You can't get rid of me now. I'm like syphilis. Lovely. Oh, dear. Oh, and your video of our mad few days. Eh? Oh, contained about 15 adverts in total. Oh. Is the caravan in Rochdale in good condition, and how much is it? Holly, it's our caravan. It's the caravan in the yard that we have lunch in. I'm genuinely starting to think that it should be a me and Emma project. I'm genuinely starting to think that we should rescue it from the yard, put some tyres on it, and I should tow it to Great Yarmouth so it can get all Emma'd up. I'm genuinely starting to think about that now. Mustard wants it gone. It was a lovely gift from Pingu. I've got an emotional attachment to it, and it's still okay at the moment. It's still damp free. It's still leak free. It needs cleaning. It needs tyres putting on it. But I'm genuinely starting to think that that should be an Emma and Boaty project. In fact, that could be a whole separate channel. That's food for thought. There may be some messages pinging to and fro over the next 24 hours. Sorry, I'm just putting some drabs of old wine into my glass. I am going to go, darlings. Don't worry, I'm going to bugger off. I'm not going to keep you here until 3 o'clock. Where will you do the lunch bit if it goes, says Jimmy F500? Well, back on the bench, I suppose, like we used to. I suppose the lunch bridge would just stop being a thing. Because that was the thing. That's why I wanted it. You've got nowhere to go in winter. The yard is a terrible place in winter. Maybe the lunch videos over winter, maybe they would have to become a movable feast. And maybe the lunch videos, maybe I or we would have to travel and go somewhere and film them in a venue like we did with James when I contacted the pub in advance and we set up filming in there. Maybe that's how it would have to go. Boaty, sell the caravan and get a tractor. George Rogerbotty is cute. He is cute, actually. Tracy's behind the scenes video of the live was brilliant, says Pocahontas, and I agree. I'm just whizzing through the comments because it really is time to go. Okay. All right, darlings. I'm going to leave it at that. We've been going for quite a while, haven't we? Thank you so much for sharing this time with me tonight. Thank you for all of you wonderful channel members. Channel members, I can say that again. Thank you to all of you who so very kindly sent a super chat or a super sticker. I'm incredibly grateful. I'm effectively starting from scratch again. So you know that those things are going to make all the difference in the world. Thank you to Jimmy Quinn for pinging me that fiver for a bottle of wine via the old PayPal. I'll be buying that tomorrow night. Thank you. Thank you for Peter P for sending £1 to Neil via me, so we didn't have to see his bits. And just thanks to all of you for last night and for tonight and just the whole thing. I couldn't be more grateful. And before I get all gushy, I'm just gonna bugger off and leave you to it. I will be back Thursday tomorrow, isn't it? Today now. I will be back tomorrow or today at 11 o'clock. I don't know whether I'm going to be on my own or whether I and we will have the pleasure of the lovely M11. That depends if YouTube is playing ball again or not, I guess. So hopefully, wish you all a safe and peaceful night. Have the best day that you can tomorrow. Take every little bit of joy from it wherever you can. Take really good care of yourselves and take care of those who you love and who love you. And please join me and possibly, but not definitely, Emma tomorrow night, 11 o'clock, Thursday Night Live. Thank you all so much again for just making the last 3 months bearable and for making this such a special celebration and time. Thank you. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Much love from me, for you, and indeed, a fully monetized boss.